Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and I'm not a Russian bot. I'm an American citizen. I was born here in the United States, here in LA. And my hashtag WalkAway story is, of course, I registered as a Republican. My parents and grandparents are from China, and from China, they went to Taiwan, and Taiwan, they came to here to become U.S. citizens. And the reason why I'm consider myself part of this hashtag WalkAway movement is because my parents, well, not my parents, my grandparents fled China because they wanted to escape the tyranny and the control of the Communist Party led by Mao Zedong at the time. And once they fled, and all my relatives, once they fled to Taiwan, even though it did grant them some sort of freedom, at the same time it was an island, and the opportunity was very limited, so they decided to chase bigger dreams. And then that's when they immigrated here into the United States and became U.S. citizens. And when my parents came here in the 80s, I was born about a couple years later, and ever since then I am proud to be an American. You know, I get to enjoy the liberties that I have today, to this very day. I would say that I've never regretted being American at all. I don't feel oppressed. Okay. I'm not going to hold a grudge on let's say maybe white person that committed an act of racial tension or violence like 40, 50 years ago. I don't care about that because that's history. We learn history because we learn from our mistakes, not to repeat them. And what the left is doing now is they're trying to push this hateful rhetoric about people that don't agree with them, people that basically that side with, that are either simply have a different political view, or be labeled as either a fascist, a racist, a bigot. And it'll get to the point where some of them will either even verbally attack and physically attack people. And that's where it gets to the point where I just feel that I can't really be silent about that anymore. And, the United States has these Bill of Rights or constitutions, has the Constitution for a reason. It's to grant liberty, to those people that want to escape from that tyranny. My parents came to this country because they wanted to escape tyranny. And the rhetoric and the agenda that the left is pushing as of right now was the very reason that my parents or my relatives fled. And yet they're trying to bring that here. My grandparents have passed away now. But at the same time, I'm also kind of glad that they're not here to see the kind of hate and the kind of political agenda that they are trying to push, because I know they will not stand it. And they will not stand for it. And they will not tolerate that kind of rhetoric being shoved down our throats. But do I hate the left just for saying this stuff? No. But at the same time, I also don't feel that they should be shoving their views down our throats, and that we all should have our own political views, regardless of what political party you are. But in the meantime, I'm also supporting the side of the conservatives and our president is because of the extreme bias and, like I said, the extreme hate that the left is trying to push. And it's just basically, gave me the impression that they don't stand for equality, for freedom, for tolerance. They don't stand for any of that. The left doesn't stand for any of that. And so anyway, that's my hashtag WalkAway story on why I was a Republican, and why the reason why my family is Republican was to flee from communism, flee from dictatorship, free from government control. And this is my message to a lot of the people that have walked away. And as a registered Republican, I welcome you. Proud to be in America. Proud to be an American. Welcome aboard.